Yo guys, what's up, man? It's the main man here, double to that H man. What's up? We are previewing and looking ahead to the big games this weekend. Of course, you've already seen my videos that I've already put up on the channel. So this is just here to expand. Uncle Mo could get sacked this weekend. Let's be real. He could get sacked this weekend, but as much as he could get sacked, this is one of those games in which he could probably survive. That's the way thing. This is specifically one of those games where you could see an unlikely Uncle Moon masterclass pretty much save him from full-on embarrassment. But again, all roads lead to Chelsea, and I think that um, Chelsea have to be prepared for the kind of game that United could possibly play. Because if United play that defensive game, because if United play that defensive game, I think that could be pretty tough in the way that Chelsea could face it. But look, man, Uncle Mo, his back is against the wall because this could be the final game. Because let's be real right now. Because if he had lost that game against Newcastle, it would have been it. If he had lost that Newcastle game, it could have been it. So it's gonna be tough. So yeah, so look, man, we're gonna discuss about both of those games in much more detail, and of course, Barcelona against Sevilla. I think that's going to be a very good game. And as I said in my preview, Sevilla have got to go there to try and win the game. If ever there's a time, if ever there's a time for Sevilla to beat Barcelona at the new camp, it's now, because these guys are looking at it. These guys are looking at it. So. But again, sticking with Chelsea against Man United, for me, my thing is this. What are you guys saying? Where are you leading towards in this game? Because I see a 1-0. I really see a 1-0 because I think it would be it would be crazy. Mourinho is many things. Mourinho is many things. He's not stupid. Mourinho is not stupid. So I read that Mourinho is going to go to Stamford Bridge and attack. I think he has attacked because he has felt the need to react based on the situation that he's in. But if he goes there to attack, Chelsea will get that ass. Chelsea will easily get that ass if he goes there and just fully rise there to attack. But I was thinking, if United, like, people are surprised, like, United can win. Like, basically, there is a 0% chance of United winning if they attack. There's 0% chance of that happening. If they go full on Mourinho, that's the thinking. If they go full on Mourinho, there's possibly an opportunity. I told you, man, I'm not sure how well this Chelsea team can do against a very deep defensive team. So if United frustrate them, they put three men on Hazard, you know. That's the thing, man. But I think, because remember, people, I've seen this story play out before. I've seen this play out before because people are like, oh my gosh, United are going to be this, that, they're going to get destroyed. I think that was the same thing the guys were saying before United played Liverpool at Old Trafford. Look how United did. Same thing. Everybody was already ready to give the title to Man City at the Etihad. Look at what United did there. So Mourinho is the kind of guy where if his back is against the wall, basically, Mourinho is one of the best underdogs out there. He is one of the best underdogs out there. So when Mourinho is an underdog, man, he loves it. He flipping loves it, man. So I told you, man, it's all about the approach. A defensive United that puts 3,000 women, and child behind the ball is going to frustrate Chelsea. It's going to frustrate Chelsea. But let's ride into the Barcelona against Sevilla. Messi can't do everything. He can't do everything. He can do a lot. He can't do everything, man. He can't do it because, and I do feel that Cannibal should be dropped. Probably won't happen. I don't think it will happen, but I think that he should be dropped. That's what I feel should happen because I don't think because because Campbell has not been playing well enough to be starting in the team, and that's why I think a Messi, Dembele, Coutinho front three would be very interesting. I think that would be very, very interesting if you put those three up front. I mean, like, look, sorry, Messi has been carrying these like, it's still not gold status, but if Messi leads these guys to any trophy, I mean, that would be real. But you say to yourself that what would so I can see guys saying now, where would Barcelona be without Messi? Without Messi, I think they'll be looking around top four. They will not. They will far away from being top of the table for sure. But I would say that they will maybe be fourth, fifth, around there, fourth, fifth, third. But I don't think they would be doing as well as Atletico or Sevilla. No, without Messi and that guy that is both scoring and assisting, nah, it will be too much for them to handle, man. So I think they should count their blessings that he's there, that he's there, that he's there. So yeah, man. But Sevilla can win. So because what I really want from Sevilla is to be brave, man. I want them to be brave. Sorry about that. I think I just had like oops, sorry. I want them to be brave. I want Sevilla to go out there and really give Barcelona a game. And with PK in defense, Sevilla can get 3 Gs. Can get 3. Oh, Champions League returns on Tuesday, does it? Interesting. Gerard Brique. That's actually a pretty good name, Gerard Brique. Yeah, because basically, if you're the Sevilla coach, you have to say to your boys that, look, guys, man, we have to be positive, man. We have to be positive and really play with risk. We have to play with risk, because if we play with risk, I think that is where they'll really cause some serious damage to these guys, man. So. Yeah, but and I think the thing with Pique is that who do you bring in? Umtiti's injured. Vermaelen ain't that much better. He's already declined. He's basically stealing a living. You have who else? Who else do you have? I mean, you have and that's it. They have no other defenders. So I mean, Lenglet, who is it? I've never even heard of that guy called Lenglet. He's just some guy they got from the road. So it doesn't matter how good Barcelona, because people forget this. During Barcelona's reign, speaking of which, I actually saw that, get the ball, pass the ball, that kind of documentary. Looks interesting, man. The Barcelona documentary. But people forget that even during the height of the Barcelona time, even during their height, these guys still had very good defenders. Because again, PK actually had to defend. Puyol was a very good defender. Okay, do not sleep on Puyol. Puyol was a very, very good defender, man. So that guy was flipping amazing, man. So if you do not know how to defend, doesn't matter how good your attack, you will see you will get down. Let's see what you guys are saying, man. Yeah, Milan derby. Yeah, I'll drop the video tomorrow. Look, it's a big weekend, man. I think we have 3 colossal games. You have obviously Chelsea United, the Milan derby, Barcelona Sevilla. The Milan derby is on Sunday, and I think the last few Milan derbies have ended up in a draw. I think the last few of them have ended up like 2-2 or 1-1 or something. So it's crazy. So what are you guys saying for the Chelsea United score, man? I mean, where are you leaning? I mean, does anybody think United will win? That's my thing. Does anybody here, I think United will win? Because I think that, because I always like to go for a little bit of a, alternative kind of view, and I don't know, man. I like a 1-0 seems plausible. I mean, Is Mourinho going to rock up to Stamford Bridge and get beat up again? That's that's the thing that worries me. Is he going to rock up to that place and get his ass beat yet again? 3-0 Chelsea, man. Flip, man. Wait, who does Cancelo play for? Who does your boy Cancelo play for? Oh, Juve. Oh, okay, yeah. I've heard of the dude. 2-2 United Chelsea. I don't see that happening, man. But again, look, anything can happen, but I strongly doubt a 2-2. I think if United win, I'm going for a defensive masterclass 1-0. If Chelsea win, it'll be like a 3-1 lights out blitzkrieg. That's a shame. But people say like for United getting a point would be good. They need to they have to get the 3 points, man. I told you, man. Chelsea are on like let's just be real, guys. And let me reiterate this: Chelsea cannot win a title with Giroud and Morata strikers. That's not happening. I think the aim is top four. I think Sarri deep down obviously probably be like, yeah, man, you know what, we want to challenge Man City and everything. But Sarri will know based on looking at Giroud and Morata, like, nah, man. Like we're not winning a thingy, man. It's just not happening, bro. It's not happening. Um, so at the end, man, Benzema back in the Brick Academy, man. I mean, damn. You know, that is sad though. That is sad though, because I swear I think Benzema spent maybe like 2 or 3 weeks outside of the Brick Academy. That has to be the shortest departure from the Brick Academy, and then for him to get back again, which is I mean, look, I mean, because I don't think he's. It looks like if he's as long as he's with Real Madrid, I don't think he's leaving the academy this season, which is sad. Which is sad because I think that is very unfortunate for him, man. And again, they're playing Levante, man. Now, if they lose to Levante, I mean, if those guys lose to Levante, look, guys, Ballon d'Or is a joke, man. I don't know why guys still see that. So whenever people say, "Oh my gosh, like this guy has 6 Ballon d'Ors, 7 Ballon d'Ors," I'm like, all right, okay, cool. I think maybe I'm just dealing with kids. Maybe I'm just dealing with kids who now say a Ballon d'Or is more valuable than an actual trophy or an actual medal. I mean, that's just like nah, man. That's pretty stupid, man. Conte to Real Madrid, that is hilarious because that is because Conte is Benitez 2.0 pretty much or 2.5. He's pretty much he's a Benitez clone pretty much. Um, that would be. I think Real fans would be very very worried if they saw Conte just roll up into the whole place. And I think for a lot of the Real Madrid guys, they'll be like, "Oh Lord, man, this guy's just gonna make us play some pragmatic nonsense that really we do not and cannot connect with." So yeah, man. I mean, it's not advisable. Put it that way for Real Madrid. Like, give thingy a go, man. Give thingy a go. And you know what? People keep mentioning him because Wenger for Bayern, I don't know. Wenger for Bayern, I don't know. Wenger at Real Madrid would be interesting. Wenger at Real Madrid would be interesting, because I think Wenger's philosophy is not too far away from what Zidane was trying to do. I think their philosophies were sort of like pretty similar, man. But look, because people keep on see this thing about people and Wenger. People view Wenger based on the last 5, 6 years. Fair enough, but this guy did go through an entire season unbeaten, which is a rare feat. No one ever in the Premier League has ever done that. And I think in the last 20, 30 years, the only other team that has done that was Juventus. They went through an entire season unbeaten. I mean, and I think I wouldn't be surprised if they do it again this season because I don't see anybody beating them this season. But look, Wenger, the thing like You see, Wenger is not a guy who can get the best out of like average kind of players. Because the players that they had, the team that they had in the last 5, 6 years has not been great. Like the team closest to the Invincibles was when you had Adebayo, Van Persie, Nasri, Fabregas, and all those guys were like, okay, this was close. But even those guys, they were a bit too young. They were too young, and I think he had a bit too much, faith in them, man. So, I think that it's basically Wenger at Real Madrid is not a bad shout. I'm saying right now, Wenger at Real Madrid is not a bad shout, man. Um, because I feel that people get the wrong end of the stick when relating to him. Wenger is linked to Madrid. Okay, so tell me, why wouldn't you, for hello from Turkey, what's up, man? How you doing, man? Okay, why wouldn't you want him? Okay, so Real fans, why wouldn't you want Wenger at Real Madrid? So you're basing Wenger off the last 5, 6 years, which is unfair. Let's be real, that's unfair, basing him off those 5, 6 years, man. Um, I say like give Lopetegui a few more games, but people's owning for Lopetegui's head. Real Madrid are like 2 points away from Barcelona. Real Madrid are still fourth. Like they are within like 3 points or 3 or 4 points from the top of the table. So is it really a crisis? Obviously, if they won the games that they were supposed to win, then they'd be nearer the top of the table. But they're not like 7. Basically, based on the results they've had, they should be 7 points adrift from Barcelona. But they're not. They're still in the game. So let's keep it real. I say for Lopetegui, give him some time. Give the dude some time. Alaves, Jesus. Look, that's what? Alaves are what? Alaves. Wait, Alaves are top of the table? Wow, man. Look, man. Shout out to Alaves, man. Look, man. Next thing you probably see if LJ sniff the top of a La Liga table, man, I'm moving to Mans. If they sniff anything near that top of the table, I am moving to flipping Mans, man, 100%. That's just madness, man. Van Gaal has stated that. I thought Van Gaal was retired, man. To be honest, look, man. I say it's more likely that Lopetegui loses his job before Kovac. I think a lot of the blame is being put on Lopetegui, but I think for Bayern Munich, I think that is much more of a hierarchical issue that's happening there. So I don't think people are points to Niko Kovac because it's like you have basically you had a lot of major injuries. You have a lot of guys who are over the hill. So what more can you really do? Real are not winning the treble, bro. Sorry to break it to you, man. That's not happening, man. I mean, who should be the United manager? Yardim looks See, people are looking at Yardim, and my thing about Yardim is, I think Martial walked under him at a point, so maybe that kind of understanding can somewhat help, but it's tricky. That's tricky. I don't see that as a successful thing because I feel that they go for Yardim. I think he's an unknown quantity. Okay, fair enough. Yes, he won the league title with Monaco and they got to the semis. They had an amazing team. Young team, but that was an amazing team. United have a semi-trash team. Like United's defense is completely not so trash. I think almost their whole defensive line is in the Brick Academy. Smalling, Smalling, Lindelof, Ashley Young and Valencia. Yeah, their entire backline are bricks. So when your entire backline are a bunch of flipping Siberian bricks, man, no chance to offense my Siberian brothers out there, you're screwed. You're screwed. There's only so much that you can do. There's only so much that you can do, man. So look, man, well done to Alaves, man, built in Celta Vigo 1-0, man. I mean, shout out to you guys. I mean, wow, bloody hell, man. Griezmann is overrated. I'm sorry. I still say Griezmann is tier 3. So let's quickly go back. I'll go to your question. Let's just go back to these games now. So does anyone here feel that United can beat Chelsea? Because let me put it to you like this. Mourinho could get sacked this weekend. And I'm just trying to get into the genius, complicated mind space of your boy Jose. So I think that for Jose, basically for Jose, I don't know what he's thinking. I don't know what Jose is thinking. Is he thinking that, screw it, I'm done, I can't turn the ship around, they already want me to go, so you know what, I'm going to go all out and attack, screw it. But Mourinho is a guy. He's a guy who has a hell of a lot of personality. I think Jose will be like, you know what, brah, because that's what he's going to say. You know what, brah? I'm not going to go out like this, because it also, you also heard that he got charged by calling the people like sons of bitches or something in Portuguese. So he in his mind is like, I don't want to go out like this. I have to make a stand. And I think that on Saturday is where he'll say, you know what, I have to make a flipping stand. If I don't make a stand, I don't know who else will. But he's going up against a very good team. Because see, Chelsea without Hazard are still a tough team for United, because they're still a good team that are much. So Chelsea without Hazard are still a better team than Newcastle. But Chelsea with a fully fit Hazard that is really on his game, man, that's a serious problem. That is a very, very serious problem. And I don't really know how he will deal with that, you know. Because again, like I think Hazard wants to try and beat. I mean, imagine if Hazard turns up to be top scorer this season. Because there's still people that doubt that the dude is top. So imagine if he turns out to be the top scorer this season. What will guys say then? What will be the excuse? Just saying. If it becomes top 3 this season, what will the excuse from y'all be? Simple as that. And with Barcelona and Sevilla, man, I think 3-2 is definitely a scoreline that can ride through. And again, Valverde, bro, you have to fix up your team. Messi cannot win you every single game. So maybe that was the tactic. Valverde, you know what? Screw this, man. I mean, this dude is pretty good. I'm going to try and attempt to get him to win me every single game. But that's a bit unprofessional to roll like that. To just assume that a dude is going to try and help you to win every single game, man. So you have to be able to actually, you know, come with something. You have to come with something. All right, what are you lads saying, man? What are you lads saying? Cristiano, he didn't carry. So Cristiano played a major part in Real Madrid getting 4 Champions League trophies. He played a major part. But apart from the 2017 final, when it came to the final, he laid an egg. So he was stupendous up until the final. But apart from the 2017 final, where he was money and amazing, the other finals, he didn't really do much, you know. The first final against Atletico Madrid, that was your boy Ramos and your boy Bale, who really came in clutch. Against the game against Atletico, that was your boy Sergio Ramos again coming clutch at the big time. So remember 2017 and 2018, Benzema happened. Oh yeah, it was 3-1, wasn't it? So yeah, it's just yeah, man. Do you know how crazy that is, man? Because people talk about a lot about Bill. I said, look, Bill scored 2 goals in that game. One an outstanding flipping goal. Griezmann is not tier 1. Shut the hell up, man. That is madness, man. Look, guys, you people are insulting Uncle Mu a lot, man. I mean, you're insulting Uncle Mu a lot. Look, he is expected to get beat. But the thing about Uncle Mu is that beware the wounded animal. Beware the wounded Jose. The wounded Jose is a very, very, very dangerous animal, man. So beware of that dude, man. So Tuesday when you play Juventus, no, look, you know, United are not beating Juventus. That's a fact. That's not happening. Like that is not happening at all. United can beat Chelsea. United cannot beat Juventus. Not this Juventus team, no way. Basically, it's a very bad matchup for United. It's because Juventus, they're very solid, very organized. They know what they're doing. They've got individual guys that can cause them issues, and yeah, man, I think that's going to be a forfeit rule, man. Yeah, what do you mean I saved it twice? No, it was just once. Well, when was the second time that Ramos saved Real Madrid in the Champions League? Sevilla, look, again, for me, my whole thing with Barcelona is when will they finally reach the point where it's like, oh, it really is over? Because maybe this is the beginning of the end of this era and cycle, because again, Xavi left, Iniesta has gone, and now maybe people are feeling, look, basically when Messi goes, the club has to fold. But I think you're now feeling, because people felt the loss of Xavi, but you know what? Iniesta was there to try and tide it over. Now you're not really feeling the loss of Iniesta, because Iniesta really played a very, very big role, major role in the team. So it may be the end of the cycle, man. Yes, UEFA Madrid. Fully fit Bill is top 3. Not sure about that. I say top 5, top 6, top 5, top 6, top 3. I tell you, top 3 is still Messi, Marcelo, Hazard. Currently, the top 3 right now is Messi, Marcelo, Hazard, man. For sure. That's the top 3. But yeah, no, look, as I said again, look, man, Cristiano, man, he's doing well at Juventus, man. That seems to be a nice, and it's funny because again, I was just browsing on the net and I saw Cristiano's overhead kick, and club football is funny, isn't it? So you watch a guy score an overhead kick against you that knocks you out, and just go ahead and just buy the guy. I just think that that whole psychology is crazy. It almost similar to the whole Bayern Dortmund thing. That Bayern were like, all right, you know, if you can't beat them, buy them. Which is pretty much what they did. Is these guys keep screwing us. Okay, Lewandowski this way, Hummels this way, Götze this way. You know, so and I think it was even much more painful whenever Lewandowski and Götze used to actually score against them. You're like, man, this is literally just spitting in people's faces, man. Madness. All right, let's see what are you guys saying, man? What are you guys saying? Oh wow. All right, let's roll in here. Super chats. Thank you to Young One. What's up, man? Thank you to Young One super chats. So shout out to Young One. Which loss would get Uncle Mo sacked? Chelsea or Juventus? Chelsea. They're expected to lose against Juventus, and I think that based and remember, even if they lose to Juventus, they're still on 4 points, so they still have an opportunity to go through. I think if they were to lose to Chelsea, and I think it's, put it this way, if they lost 5-0 to Juventus and 5-0 to Chelsea, the 5-0 to Chelsea would be really the one that says, okay, let's wrap it up. Because Juventus are 7 times in a row Serie A winners. They are a Champions League powerhouse, although they lost 4 finals. Whereas for Chelsea, the last time that they were in a Champions League final was in 2012, 6 years ago. And they won the league 2 years ago. So Chelsea are not on the level and are not a powerhouse that Juventus are. So if they were to lose to Chelsea, and they lose to them badly, and they were to get reincarnated or redistributed, that would be the one that would get him the sack for sure. That would be the one that will get him the sack for sure. So Uncle Mo, man, you've been warned, bro. If you still want to get, but even if he gets sacked, like even if the dude gets sacked, he's getting 15 mil. That's why Mourinho is not stepping down, because I think he feels so slighted that he's like, nah, man, I'm not gonna step down. Pay me, pay me. So but it is interesting the amount of people who have actually gone to Juventus based off Cristiano, man. That is actually quite a thing. Let me just see what you guys are. Pogba, top 5 midfielder. Talent-wise, yes. Performance-wise, perhaps not. If you want to go for performance-wise, you've got Modric, you've got Verratti, you've got Rakitic, you have perhaps Toni Kroos, you have perhaps Pjanic. There are a lot of guys that I would take. As of right now, I'm probably taking Banega of Pogba. That's just based on form and performance, but based on ability, Pogba is like top 5, possibly even top 3. No, yeah, Pogba is top 3 for ability and what he can do. He's top 3, but again, ability is. What the hell is ability, man? Let's just see who else is here. Yeah, I'd say, okay, tell me 4 midfielders better than who are better than Rakitic and are playing better than Rakitic right now as midfielders go. I can't name you 4. I can name you 3. No, sorry. Name me 5 midfielders that are of Rakitic. So Rakitic will be 5. I said Modric. I said Verratti. Is Toni Kroos really better than Rakitic? Like, he may be better, but even if he's better, I'm like, oh, okay. All right. So apart from, basically, the only guys I can say that are categorically better midfielders than Rakitic playing right now, Verratti, Modric. Those are the ones that I can say right now that are quintessentially better than him right now. Yeah. James, no. And also James, for me, I think he's much more of an attacking midfielder, so I'll say no. You see, that's the thing. It's like when I look at midfielders, man. Thanks for the love, man. Okay, everyone. When I look at midfield, I look at roles. So James is an attacking midfielder. Isco is an attacking midfielder. Central midfield. Okay, yeah. Modric, yep. Verratti, yep. Thiago, yep. For me, Kroos and Rakitic are pretty similar. I say they're pretty similar in case Kante is not a central midfielder. Kante is a box-to-box midfielder, bro. All right, so yeah, another super chat. So shout out to your man Jacob Stallone, man. Thank you, man. Jacob Stallone. Shout out to your boy. Neymar back to Barca. Thoughts? Messi best passer. Neymar isn't going back to Barcelona. I don't know where you heard that. I feel if Neymar leaves PSG, he's going to go to Real Madrid. I don't understand why he would want to go back to Barcelona. Now, Neymar would only go to Barcelona under one condition: when Messi retires. Because I think Neymar would only go back to Barcelona if he can rule and own the team. He can't go there and be subservient to Messi. He's too old for that. Messi, best passer. I'd say best creative passer. Best pure passer, perhaps Modric, I would say. Because I think like passing within central midfield is very different from passing when you're in the final third. So I think Messi is better at cutting edge passes, through balls, creative passes. But as far as passing in midfield and tempo passing, short range, long range, one touch, keeping it, moving it around, 1-2s and so forth, I think Modric and Verratti are better at that than your boy Richard. What else are you guys saying, man? What are you guys saying, man? Busquets is a DM, bro. He's not a pure central midfielder, bro. Jorginho is a DM. Undombele, who's that dude? Yeah, man. Look, man. Neymar. I told you, man. Neymar isn't top three. Now, ability wise, he's top three. But I don't like to use the argument of ability. You have to keep proving yourself. You cannot say, "Oh well, look, if he played, blah." No. You have to prove yourself, and he's not proving that he's top 5. So, nah, bro. Yeah, Jadon Sancho looks alright. I've been keeping my eye on him. I've been trying to watch a few of Dortmund's games, but yeah, I'm definitely keeping my eye on said dude, man. What are you guys saying? I think it's too early. It's too early to call for Fabinho a flop at Liverpool, man. Far too early, because he's hardly played. So because the dude has hardly played, I think it is very hard to really just unequivocally say, this dude has flopped. So no, too early to make that final assessment. I mean, look, obviously there's some interesting content to come very soon. Don't worry, there's some interesting content to come very soon. Don't worry, it shall be revealed. It shall reveal. I mean, I think us and the Banter Boys were trying to expand on some stuff, So we're going to drop some gaming content Sunday. So this Sunday we will drop some gaming content, because we're trying to venture into that a little bit and just see how that does, and maybe go into a bit of movies as well, because we want to try and expand beyond just football, man, and keep things fresh. But yeah, man, maybe we want to try and do a thing where we all hang out, film ourselves playing video games, and you can pretty much video games that we play as we just chop it up. What are you guys saying, man? So yeah, super chats here from Wasif Raja. Wasif Raja, thank you for the super chats, my brother. Marcelo, most joyful player to watch after Dino. That's a good shout. As far as a guy who literally brings joy, because that's what I said about Marcelo. Let's talk about Marcelo. Thanks for the super chats, Wasif Raja. This thing about Marcelo, he does things in games constantly because he's there to entertain. And it's funny that, like, what Marcelo does in games reminds me of Ronaldinho, because you'd always see into Ronaldinho and be like, my God, did you see what he did? Messi's amazing. his quality. Messi, for me, I look at Messi and just marvel like, man, this guy is just amazing at what he does. But Messi doesn't bring joy to me. I never see Messi do something like, my gosh, how did he do that? Like, when I see Marcelo play, I'm like, he brings a smile to my face. Because some of the things that he does, I'm like, how the hell did he do that move? Like, how the hell did he flip the ball over? And how did he do that little spin? And how did the ball... So it's almost like a magician. That was why watching... Look, man, you're not taking it back. That's why Ronaldinho was such a flipping G. That's why he was such a G. Because this dude was the quintessential entertainer. The quintessential entertainer. And that is just what made it amazing, because he entertained. He flipping entertained, man. And basically the closest thing to what Ronaldinho is Marcelo. Because Ronaldinho did it to the nth degree because he was an attacking player. And yeah, we apart from Marcelo, we don't have there's no player out there. Like, let's be real, does Cristiano bring joy to you? Do you watch Cristiano and say, man, I want to lace up my boots and try what he did? Does Messi give you a thing where, man, I want to go up and lace my boots and just try and emulate that move? Like, for instance, like the Ronaldo move, which was similar to the Okocha move, where it has to been where he would roll the ball over with the top of his boots, then use his other leg to then go over it. And that would just completely dismember the dude. I mean, it's like, and that for me is a fun part of football, because look, man, we all play on the streets. Like, I never really liked organized football. It's all right, it was cool, but for me, like, especially my age now, I like just playing pick-up football. So, and the way Ronaldinho and Marcelo played, that is pick-up football. So look, man, Ronaldinho, I mean, the guy is special, man. The guy is special. Like, there are very few players that really go out there and really please the crowd. I think a lot of people, and I've seen clips, but apparently Garrincha was that dude. You see, this is when. Why do guys say this stuff? Look, man, I want to actually go out and eat, but before I end this stream, Kaka was overrated. Kaka was never ever in the same class as Dino. That's a mere fact. Kaka was very good, really good. At his peak, he was really, really good. He was never Ronaldinho. Okay? Ronaldinho was in a whole different class. Whole different class from Kaka. So, and I think it's even insulting that I have to say you have to put respect to Ronaldinho's name. And this thing about Ronaldinho, he didn't last for long. That's why you put Messi over Ronaldinho, because Messi, 10, 12 years consistent. Ronaldinho's peak, you're not touching it. Ronaldinho's peak, that's why Ronaldinho can go into the streets and people say like, nah, bro. Like, he changed football. See, that's why if he bowled at that 2006 World Cup, is Dino a horseman? Is he a horseman? I don't know, man. I don't know. Is Dino a horseman? Because he has the qualifier there. Is he a horseman? That's one to really think about. But you know, it is odd though, because I know people will hate me for saying this, but I know it's fine. Why haven't Cristiano or Messi scored a goal in a World Cup knockout game? For guys who are arguably two of the greatest goal scorers the game has ever seen, that's why it makes no sense. And Portugal and Argentina are not, but Portugal and Argentina ain't Denmark and Sweden. Okay, these are top sides. Okay, Portugal, as we say, have won the European Cup, but they've had some incredible players. So how is it that in 4 attempts, neither of these dudes have scored a single goal in a World Cup knockouts game? That's crazy. That is crazy. But yeah, I get it. They're the goats. I get it. Yeah, they're the goats. The goats. The goats. Stupid me. They're the goats. Yeah, they're the goats. 4-0 Chelsea. Easy, man. Easy, 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 easy. Easy. Yeah, man, I've heard a lot about that Piatek dude, man. I've heard a lot about that Piatek dude. Look, man, it's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun weekend. I wanna catch some Serie A games, I wanna catch some Bundesliga games. I may have to just watch some randoms because there are a lot of games to watch it, but it all goes through. So I will be at UFF for the Chelsea Man U game. I'll be at UFF for the Chelsea Man U game. So catch me over there while I do that. So guys, it's been swell. It's been good. And you know what? Tomorrow after the Barcelona Sevilla game, we will do this. So join me again for the live session and we can then discuss and react to all the games tomorrow. So I will see you possibly, let's see, I will see you at 10:30. 10:30 because I need to do the review for the Barcelona Sevilla game. So I'll do you like that. And then I bid you guys adieu. I bid you guys adieu. Peace out, stay true, and stay black. Peace out.